How powerful does a celebrity have to be to attend a fashion show, walk a red carpet, pose for a few cameras, and then suddenly become one of the most talked about names in the United States? No blockbuster movie, no major award win, no controversial headline, just one appearance at a Gucci fashion show. Yet somehow, Zhang Linghe managed to send social media into a frenzy. Fans couldn't stop sharing his photos. Fashion pages couldn't stop posting about him. And international audiences who had never followed Chinese dramas before suddenly wanted to know one thing. Who is Zhang Linghe? But perhaps the biggest surprise wasn't the attention itself. It was how quickly it happened. And that's exactly why the internet is still talking about it. Fashion events are designed to create headlines. Luxury brands invite the biggest stars. Photographers capture every angle. Fans wait eagerly for every photo. But even in a room full of celebrities, there are always a few moments that stand out. This year, one of those moments belonged to Zhang Linghe. The actor arrived at the Gucci fashion show looking calm, confident, and effortlessly elegant. His appearance immediately attracted attention from photographers and fashion observers. Images from the event quickly spread across social media platforms. Within hours, fan pages across Asia, Europe, and North America were reposting the same photos. Comment sections exploded. People discussed his outfit, his visual presence, his confidence, his charisma, and perhaps most importantly, the way he naturally fit into the luxury fashion world. Many fans described him as looking completely at home among international fashion icons. Others simply called him unforgettable. And as the conversations continued to grow, something remarkable began happening online. Every celebrity appearance creates reactions, but not every appearance creates momentum. What happened with Zhang Linghe felt different. Instead of fading after a few hours, discussions kept growing. More edits appeared, more fan videos circulated, more reaction posts gained attention. People who weren't even following the event started encountering his photos. And once they saw them, many became curious. What drama was he from? Why had they not heard more about him before? How was his popularity growing so quickly? The fascination wasn't limited to existing fans. New audiences were discovering him through fashion content alone. That kind of crossover appeal is incredibly rare. It means someone is attracting attention beyond their original fan base. And in today's entertainment industry, that level of visibility can change everything. But there was another reason people kept returning to his images: his visual impact. Some stars were luxury fashion. Others become part of the fashion itself. For many viewers, Zhang Linghe belonged to the second category. His tall frame, his sharp facial features, his composed expression, everything seemed perfectly aligned with Gucci's image. Fans praised the balance between elegance and confidence. There was no need for dramatic gestures, no need for attention-seeking moments. His presence alone was enough. Fashion enthusiasts began discussing how naturally he carried the brand. Entertainment pages highlighted his appearance among the event's memorable moments. And fans continued sharing side-by-side comparisons, showing just how strongly his visuals stood out. What impressed many people was the consistency. Every photo looked striking. Every angle felt polished. Every appearance generated another wave of reactions. The more images surfaced online, the bigger the conversation became. And soon, the spotlight extended beyond fashion itself. One of the most fascinating parts of this story was the international response. Chinese stars have been gaining increasing recognition worldwide. But moments like this demonstrate just how global that influence has become. Fans from different countries joined the conversation. Comments appeared in multiple languages. Reaction videos gained traction. Fashion communities began discussing Zhang Linghe alongside other internationally recognized celebrities. For many longtime supporters, it felt like a proud moment. A reminder that Chinese entertainment continues reaching wider audiences every year. Meanwhile, casual observers found themselves intrigued. Some discovered his acting projects. Others explored interviews and previous appearances. Many simply wanted to understand why so many people were suddenly talking about him. The answer wasn't complicated. People respond to confidence. People respond to charisma. And people remember moments that feel genuine. That combination helped transform a single fashion appearance into a global discussion. Yet perhaps the most meaningful aspect of this story goes beyond numbers and trends. Moments like these don't happen every day. In a crowded entertainment industry, capturing worldwide attention is incredibly difficult. Maintaining it is even harder. But this appearance demonstrated something important. Zhang Linghe is no longer being viewed only as a promising actor. He's increasingly being recognized as a cultural figure whose influence extends across multiple industries. Acting, fashion, social media, global entertainment. Each new milestone expands his reach. Each appearance introduces him to new audiences. And each achievement strengthens his position within the industry. Fans are already looking ahead. They want to see his next project, his next fashion collaboration, his next international appearance. Because if one Gucci fashion show generated this level of excitement, imagine what could happen next. And perhaps that's why so many people remain fascinated. Not because of where Zhang Linghe is today, but because of where he might go tomorrow. A single appearance, a wave of global attention, and a conversation that continues long after the cameras stop flashing. Zhang Linghe's Gucci fashion show moment has become one of the most discussed celebrity fashion stories among fans this year. But now it's your turn to decide. What do you think made Zhang Linghe stand out so strongly at the Gucci fashion show? Was it his visual presence? His growing global popularity? Or do you believe this moment marks the beginning of an even bigger international breakthrough for him?